Brad in St. Louis asks, how do I maximize my campaign with email marketing automation?
Brad, email automation is abundantly critical to every campaign that you do. One, because it's automated. Two, because you guys don't have a whole lot of time to sit there and do it manually. And really what you're doing is every time that you launch a new campaign, you are going after what's called cold traffic. So once you get a conversion into a lead, you've got to qualify them. So it doesn't matter if it's who we call business travel bill, which is me, that's typically booking within 48 hours. Most likely, if that traffic is cold, meaning they don't have a relationship with you, that they've never purchased from you at all, they're going to be looking at multiple other companies before they make a buying decision. Very rarely is somebody going to hit your website from whatever the traffic source is, whether you meet them at a conference, you meet them at the golf course, they come in through organic SEO, Google AdWords, Facebook, whatever that is. So you need to be able to have content automated to instantaneously, without taking manual labor and potential delays, to follow up with them, to migrate them through what we call the buyer's journey. We used to call that the sales funnel, but now it's the buyer's journey because the buyer has all the control. That's why you want to have email automation in place for them. So as an example, if I hit your website and I request a quote, all your Limo Anywhere Livery Coach, whatever software you're using, is just going to send me the quote. So I would actually, if I'm using Limo Anywhere, I would implement Zapier to automatically take Bill Faith's email address and name and put me into MailChimp. And then I would have another email follow-up set up to go out an hour or 2 hours after that quote request, providing more value for me specifically as a business traveler. Because we know that my buying cycle is 48 hours. Then if I don't book, I would actually send me another email tomorrow adding more value to entice me to book. And when I say entice me to book, I'm not necessarily saying to give me a discount. That would be your last ditch effort. What I'm talking about is creating value. If I'm flying into LaGuardia, tell me about the issues on the arrivals. I think it's Terminal 4 that's under construction, and I've got to jump on a shuttle and then get out to the holding lot. How do we mitigate that? That's something that's really important to me. You're creating value for me if you share that information with me in one of those emails, because you don't have the opportunity to talk to me. I didn't call you. I'm not going to speak to one of your CSRs. I'm doing my due diligence and research in anonymity. That's why I've converted on your contact us form, because I may be at work here working and I don't want my boss to see me on the phone or whatever the scenario is. So email automation, which is creating a sales funnel. The purpose of that sales funnel is to educate me, the buyer, through my buyer's journey and create value, so that way I will convert and become a customer. Most people in our industry fail with their AdWords, fail with their email marketing, fail with their sales processes because they don't have these funnels set up. Having a funnel is the single most important thing that you can do in marketing. And the great thing is that email funnels are virtually free. MailChimp, as an example, all you need is a $10 account to be able to create email automation. So I hope that helps, Brad. I would definitely implement that. We've got a lot more information about how to do that on our Facebook page at Limo University and at limogrowth.com. I look forward to seeing all you guys on the next episode of the Ask Limo U Show.